Hello. We are going to do the Lady Doerr observation, manor, and evidence review. The observation has quite a bit of timed events. So if you know exactly where you're going when you're going, then it will help. You may have to do it a couple times or at least review a walkthrough or whatever before doing it. The manor has a secret achievement in it to unlock the portrait, but the bigger one is when you go into the basement, you have to catch something that she throws to you, and what'll happen is, at least with the I'm guessing it does on the keyboard too, but on the controller it's a quick time event. When I first played, I didn't know the quick time event was going to happen, and so I missed it. So as long as you're aware, you have to catch it on the first try. There's 2 items that have to be caught on the first try in the Lady Doerr, and then also in the Shirley Downs, to get that achievement. If you don't catch it in the first time, just come back to the scene select. Unfortunately, you have to play through the entire scene select again to get down to that point, to be able to do it. So we're going to start with the Lady Doerr observation. We'll do a couple of things at the beginning, and then we'll pause when we get to a point where she isn't going to move anymore, and we'll collect some other things. And then I'll probably pause and tell you in advance that the timed event is coming up. Okay. Continue, and we'll start.
Thankfully, Harold Levy didn't press charges against me. He probably didn't want the police searching any more than they had to. It confirms my suspicion that Harold is up to no good, but I can't convince Catherine to investigate further. Am I wasting my time watching my neighbors? Mrs. Doerr is old and frail. Is she even capable of such a thing as attacking a man and taking his child? I made Mr. Morgan an impossible promise, but if I stopped now, it was all for nothing.
Okay, to start with, we want to take a picture of Lady Doerr's door. So once we get focused on it.
Mrs. Doerr's home once looked out onto a field of dahlia flowers. Her husband built the manor house with shipping company money. Now it's surrounded by all of this.
You hear that ringing bell? It's the cathedral. You want to take a picture of the cathedral, and it is way back there underneath the moon.
It's getting late. Perhaps I should call it an evening.
That's the late one. You also want to take a picture of the moon.
Just a little longer.
Okay, maybe not. Then you want to take a picture in here with the light.
There's a light on downstairs. Mrs. Doerr is still awake. And here I am, spying on an elderly lady.
She's going to come in here, and she's going to hear that phone ringing. And that's usually where you're trying to look for things, so if you go over here, this is the crow's nest. You'll see the police window, so you want to take a picture of that.
Might have to zoom in for a closer look. So this is the police's base of operations. By the sounds of it, they've forgotten all about Charlotte May.
Lady Doerr is going to sit here and struggle for a second until you take that picture, so we're going to look at other things. So we did that. Right in front of the house, below the police window, is this ball. You want to take a picture of that.
There's a child's ball. I wonder if that was Charlotte May's.
And then to the right, this police car, there's a Charlotte May poster in the gutter.
Her poster is already in the gutter. Am I the only one looking for Charlotte May?
Want to take another picture of the crow's nest
All of the
sign.
searches for Charlotte May start from the crow's nest. Perhaps I should have signed up. Some good my chair would have been in the pine woods.
Eventually, after we click on her and move her story, you're going to hear like cats meowing, and you'll have to come over to the alley. You won't see cats, but you'll get the yellow outlines of your square, and that's when you want to take a picture of that. We need to take a picture of the moon. So now you can take a picture of the moon.
A full moon. Very ominous.
And we're going to take a picture of the shoe.
Still there. I'd give anything to know that story.
And then we want to take another picture of the potted plant.
I wonder if Levy will even notice his key is missing.
And then there's going to be another timed event where you'll have to take a picture in this hallway or alleyway. You won't see the yellow, but you'll notice the blue, red flashy lights of police officer or police car. And just take a few pictures until it registers. All right, so we're going to move on because I think that's all of them. And yeah, I'm sure that's all of them. Okay. So, yeah, because I don't need. Oh, yeah, that's right. We got to take a picture of her window.
Mrs. Doerr's bedroom. That big house all to herself, and she only lives in one room. How age punishes us.
All right, so we'll move on.
Now this is interesting. What is she doing under there? It looks like she's hiding something. But what is it? Well, that floorboard is my first port of call.
La 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 la. Gonna leave, and now you can take a picture back here. Hear the cats?
It's too far away. I'll have to zoom in. Probably just a cat fighting.
All right, then come back down over here. Eventually, this lower window's gonna light up right there.
What could she be doing in the basement? And how did she get down there? This is getting stranger by the minute.
Now I believe we're gonna start hearing police sirens. Yep, there are the police sirens. And you'll start seeing the blue flashy. Eventually it'll register, but you got to take a picture of the alleyway. And he'll talk about it.
I wonder if that's anything
There
to
we
do
go.
with Charlotte May.
And that's that.
Perhaps I should leave it to them.
Now I'll go back over to the house. And I believe this light will show up and there'll be somebody opening up this box. And you want to take a picture of that.
I'd give anything to know what's in that box. Maybe it has something to do with what was hidden under the floorboard.
All right, we're going to
That's
pause
my
this.
second port of call.
Come over here. I'm going to pause a second. This person is going to come over here. You'll take a picture of them. and then they're going to leave the house through the front door. You're going to have to take a picture of the person leaving the front door, and then your character is going to yell at them. They're going to run away. They're going to leave a lockpick in the door. You got to take a picture of the lockpick in the door right then, and then zoom back out real quick and take a picture of the guy escaping down the alleyway. It's the next and last timed event that's going to happen.
Now she seems to be doing something. Dear God, that's not her at all. Mrs. Doerr is in danger.
Right.
Unless they're working together.
So eventually
I
going to
need
come
to
out.
get a photograph of the intruder.
They're going to get a photograph when they come out, and then he'll say something. They'll run away. We'll want to zoom in on the lockpick in the door, take a picture, then zoom out and catch them running away. Get this picture.
Dear God, I've got you red-handed. You there! Stop what you're doing at once!
As soon as you can.
I said stop!
Get a picture of
Whomever
that.
was in that disguise,
And
by
then
the looks of
get a
it, they
picture of this
forgot
guy
their
running through the
lockpick.
hallway. Oh, get it.
You won't get away with this!
I might have got it. Struggle. Ooh. Well, that was fun. All right. Onward. Slide.
Whomever I saw leave Mrs. Doe's home left in a hurry. Let's hope they don't return. Now, to break in without being caught. I hope to God Mrs. Doerr has gone to bed. Smashed glass. I'd better be careful.
Right. Oops, I gotta go the other way. Oh, good,
Could be
only one.
useful. Hello, Mrs. Doerr? Do not get caught, Robert.
Okay. So, objectives. What's under the floorboard and find the box upstairs. So, in this first room, this is where the floorboard was, but we can't do anything about it yet.
Won't budge. Mrs. Doerr used something to pry it up. I should have been more prepared. There must be something down here I can use. Old photo frames.
Right.
I hope none of my neighbors are watching me right now. What would they say?
They're always watching you. We can't get the
It looks
hop.
too hot to touch.
We gotta be able to get the hot poker. Leave. Hallway. To the right. Maybe.
Makes my small flat look like a prison cell. called the police. No, the intruder will be long gone by now. It's up to me.
We'll look at this notepad. I'm not really sure why it's telling me to rotate right now, but whatever. Must have forgotten. These are the list of what people have done. There's a note. These are, is that something cleaning? Morning cleaning routine? Back. Do anything for me?
And what are you looking at?
Right. Vase?
Stale water.
If there's anything else in here we need. Okay, and go back here to realize that there's a basement.
The basement. Damn this wheelchair.
In other words, you won't be getting down there. Can't do the chairlift yet. Chairlift is locked. Nope. Come on. There we go. All right. And, pour the water from this guy.
Let's hope that worked.
Then I can pick up the poker. If you haven't looked at everything yet so far, do it before you open up this thing, because once you get done opening this up, it moves you to the next thing and you can't do anything else down here. So if you haven't looked at everything, make sure you do. Alright, there's a loose floorboard, so you're going to click on it. You're going to use the poker. Click on
Now,
it.
if I can find the sweet
And
spot.
you're going to move this until it gets to wherever the X is. Click on it, and then button press. Probably a mouse press or something. You can look at mirrors and stuff.
This bone inlay is very ornate. Old, too. It's too dull to reflect. Just as well. I haven't slept in days. The detail is outstanding.
Hey, bear.
Smells old and dusty. It hasn't been used recently. And what's this?
There we open up the scroll. Then we can take a picture of the scroll.
Family tree.
What on earth are you doing in my house, Mr. Conway?
Mrs. Doerr.
It's Lady Doerr to you. We live in polite society, last I checked.
Lady Doerr. Let me explain.
It had better be a bloody good explanation. Go on.
There was an intruder in your house.
I'll say.
I believed they were here for Charlotte May. I believed you were in danger, so I came over to help.
And where is this so-called intruder now, Mr. Conway? I trust you tried to apprehend him.
Sadly, no.
So it's just you and your word, then? Your daughter's a police officer, Mr. Conway. You should have called her.
I believed your danger to be too immediate, my lady. I was concerned for your safety.
You can cut that nonsense out right away. If you were concerned about me, then you would have knocked on my door or checked on me. Instead, I come out to find you at this ungodly hour prying up my floorboards. This is clearly a matter for the police. And how, may I ask, did you know to look under there?
Look, I can see you don't suffer fools, my lady, so I'll just come out.
No need, Mr. Conway. You've been spying on all of us from your window. Not very subtle, if I do say so.
Very astute. But please, if I may, I merely came over to ask you a few questions.
I suppose you want to know why I stored my belongings under the floor.
I want to know why they're all children's belongings.
Charlotte May. I'm not given to the kidnapping of young girls.
Why don't you just tell me what you were doing then?
Very well. For the past few months, things have been going missing from my home. Bits and bobs, really, but as you can see, the simplest of things in this house would fetch a pretty penny. Last week it was one of my porcelain dolls. I'm of the suspicion that my maid is stealing from me. So I hid my most cherished possessions under my floorboards. I've had that silver mirror you just found since I was a small child. It's worth more than Dahlia View itself. Regrettably, my late husband and I, well, we don't have a child of our own to leave these things to. I see now that I should have hidden them better.
You say you don't have a child, and yet all of the items are related to children.
They were mine. They're very old.
And yet I feel there's more to the story.
Mr. Conway, there may be a story, but it's not one I care to share with an intruder.
Who is your maid, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, I say maid. She is a glorified cleaner. Shirley Downs.
Shirley, your neighbour.
Yes, she owns the pub next door. She needed a little extra cash, and I needed my house to stop falling apart.
I see.
Seemed like a good idea at the time.
Has she cleaned here long?
A handful of months. The upstairs, mainly. I have no interest in going up there these days. Too many memories, and I can only walk so far before my feet give in.
Do you think Shirley would break into your home? The intruder I saw. Could it be her, or someone you know?
You say you saw the intruder break in?
Well, out. They were picking the door, trying to lock it.
Picking it? What does that mean?
They had a... Trust me, they were up to no good with it.
I gave Shirley a key. I'm certain she has no need to do such a thing.
Lady Doerr, would you allow me to search the upstairs of your property? I believe I may be able to shed some light on the situation, if you'd permit me.
We should call the police, surely.
Well, they haven't found Charlotte May yet, and they don't seem to be doing much about it. How about we postpone calling them for just a short while?
I do say, how Machiavellian, Mr. Conway. You ask me to lie to the police. To your daughter, no less.
Not at all. Just to postpone calling, in the pursuit of knowledge.
The stair lift. I believe it still works. There should be another wheelchair up there somewhere. My late husband's.
Take the key.
Thank you.
Use the key. Turn the key. And then lower the lever. Get on the chairlift.
I haven't been up there for a year or two now. You will share what you find?
It would be my pleasure.
Ooh, to have to light all those candles? And obviously it'd be like on a stick or something.
Oh, and Mr. Conway, there's no electricity. You might want to use the lanterns.
There isn't an achievement or anything for lighting all the lanterns. You do get a lighter up here, so you can light all the lanterns and candles you see. It does make it a little brighter up here. I don't find it super necessary.
Now, to find out what our intruder was up to.
Alright, get in the wheelchair. Alright.
These look like maritime telescopes. Older than me.
You can get it and look at it. For you, see if you had the candle, you could light that candle. Or candle. Lighter. Lighter. Shut the door, it doesn't really do anything. Alright. This guy right here in the front. You click on him, he doesn't move. But if you look down below, we've got to find the latch
It
for
looks
this.
like I need some kind of lever to turn this.
We will get that eventually. Go in this first room.
Now, why is this open? I saw the intruder leave. Let's hope it stays that way.
Think you can go out the door?
Are you out there somewhere? Or are you in here? I will catch you. I don't think I've seen Lady Doerr smoke before now. Must be Shirley's.
Train. Alright, come back out. Alright. There's this guy.
Another child's toy.
I don't think there's anything. Right. And then you want to, there's this box on the floor. You want to look in there. You're going to move these, and then you'll
Now
find
what
a
do we
stamp.
have here?
Stamp. Take the stamp. Alright, now. This door over here is currently locked.
Locked from the other side.
And so we're going to go through this door. And to the right.
Why on earth would they want to tear this painting?
So this torn painting is a secret achievement. We've got to find the piece and repair it and then take a picture. So that's something we're going to do. The drawer.
If I had something flat to slide down this drawer.
You could light these candles if you wanted. Once we get a lighter. Something was here. We don't have to put anything back. We are going to click on this. We're going to open this door. And we're going to take this weight.
Oh, this has some weight to it.
You could be done ringing anytime now. There's the lantern. Here's the lighter.
Lord Doerr must have been a war hero.
There's two sides that you want to take picture or talk about.
The Doerr crest.
And then you want to take it. And if you want to light something, you're on your lantern, you get out your lighter.
Let there be light.
And then it's lit up. You don't take that with you, but it would light this area up if you wanted to light it up. Oh, right. What's this? You can't look through this yet, but you can click on this.
Now, what's this?
Right. The time is 10:50 on the 22nd. Let's have another look.
The telescope is pointed right at Mr. Morgan's house. Was she spying on Charlotte May? The 22nd was the night that Charlotte May was taken. Let's hear what she has to say.
I wonder if it has anything to do with Seddon and Sons. Could be the year.
Seddon and Sons. I've seen that name. She said it could be the year, whatever that means. I'd better try to find it. Ah, there you are. Now what was Shirley doing with you?
Now,
By the sounds of it, she was trying to open something in this room. Lady Doerr was right. Shirley's stealing from her.
now, where was I? Oh, for God's sake, Larry. I sent you home an hour ago. Not your shoe. Idiot.
Take a picture of the shoe.
What on earth was this Larry up to? Sounds like he was a drunken fool.
Let's take a look at... What the hell?
What did she see? Charlotte May? Well, this is moments before the attack.
So there's a couple other things you can look at.
She could have seen into my living room. A little disconcerting. People in glass houses.
I want to look around and see if there's anything else. I don't believe any of them.
She could see Charlotte May from here if she wanted to. So, after Shirley found what she was looking for, she rushed out of this house. I need to talk to her soon.
Yeah. There's the flowers.
Might have to zoom in a little further. The flowers weren't even here that night, so they can't be relevant.
Nope. Can't really. See if there's anything else. I think that's it. We're gonna come back out here in a little bit, but
I do not like how that tape ended. Oh, this was days ago. For now, let's try to finish what she started and open something in this room.
Alright, next X. There's a letter addressed to Shirley. We want to open it. Take a picture.
Shirley's been gathering valuables. Perhaps Lady Doerr was right.
Let's see.
This all sounds fancy.
Mm,
Trilby. I've seen this name in the local newspaper.
and I think that's it. And then there's this.
It could have been this. Shirley was trying to steal something from inside it?
So we're going to find what that number is. We'll go back over here. Oh, actually, no. We're going to continue to go this way.
Locked. Of course it is.
Yep, so there's the box that's locked. The candlestick. I really wanted to look at the candlestick. Note. There's nothing to take out of here, like picture-wise. But if you read it, it pretty much says he was really good friends with him, and he's from Jackson Metalworks, and that's your clue to find what you need to find. So, we looked at it, we're going to run by it. Go around. There's this door, which we'll need to unlock at some point in time. This.
The Doerr crest. Very fancy.
Perfect. Picture. I don't think there's anything else here to look at. We're going to go back through and look at the microscope. Spyglass.
Now, what was she looking at that she needed for this room?
So above Levy's garage, we look at for Jackson Metalworks, and you take a picture of the year 1854. Try comment on it. Or she was looking here. This one, she's looking here. But we saw that note and it said 1854. Or Jackson Metalworks. Get out of it. Did it register? No, it didn't. Oops. I feel like it should have registered. But whatever. We know 1854. You can systematically look at all the dates that are through the spyglass and figure it out yourself. All right. 1854. Click the button. This pops open.
Good.
To the globe. Whiskey bottle.
Peat Hill Reserve. Well, at least Lord Doerr had good taste.
And we'll take that. And there's a whiskey glass. And there's another whiskey glass and a key. That we're going to take.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Shirley Downs.
That key, I believe, is going to get us into this room. You can press up. Well, get to this. Inventory. Use the key. And unlock.
Now What on earth? Charlotte May! Charlotte, are you in there? How do I lift this? There's no way I can untie this by hand.
Yep, so we need to untie this knot. It's entertaining how absolutely... Oh my god, Charlotte May's in there. Alright, over here in the corner is...
Lord Doerr was a hobbyist.
we're going to take this.
It's heavier than it looks.
Anything that's got the weights you want to pick up because it's going to be something that we need. Oh, knife, we'll need that.
Oh, might help me force that lock open. Glue. Lord Doerr was a hobby man.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing useful in there.
And if you really wanted to light the candle, you could. Alright, I think that's everything here. Now we can open up this door from this side to kind of create a shortcut. Latch.
This makes things quicker.
Then we can open the door. We can come over here and look at this boat.
Did Lord Doerr model all of these himself?
Right. And there's another door right here that we're going to go through. The latch. This is huge. Alright, we're going to look here. Piano. Nothing to see there. Alright, we'll check this. Take a picture.
Lord Doerr. I never met the man.
There's this lovely boat. Pretty much, I think, what you're supposed to see. Keep going. Keep going. Round and round we go. See the X. See, there's another thing. You can slide these over if you want, but there's no need to.
If that's the size of the model, I dread to think how big the real thing was.
Getting little snippets of words and phrases. There's that boat right there that was in the picture. You can't open this side. You can't open the other side. Okay, there we go. You can light this candle if you really want. Why don't we? It might help light this up a sec. Yeah, I can see it a little better.
A marline spike. Clearly used with knots in some way.
So we're gonna open up this door. Grab this. Because we gotta untie that knot.
Let's see if this helps.
Alright. Over here, there's an X. It's kind of hard to see, but there's an X right here. You want to slide this handle over here. Oh, I think I want the other one. That one. There's two weights right here you want to grab.
Oh, these are anchor weights. All different by the looks of them.
Like this doesn't have a weight on it. This one doesn't have a weight on it. But we want to take it. Back up if you want. Keep going around the room. There's this door, which is locked. We got to get the key to get in there. Come over here. Come on.
An old dumbwaiter. I wonder if it still works.
So, if you click over to the left, you'll see this, and we can open up this door. And you click right here, and it'll say the schematic. We are on the upper floor, so we need to put a 2 kilogram weight, a 7 kilogram weight, and an 11 kilogram weight on these things, books, to get the dumbwaiter up. That's how we're going to get that picture, the part of the portrait we have to fix. But we got to figure out those weights. So we'll come back to this. And go around. This guy.
One of Lord Doerr's models. A man of talent.
You can open it if you want. It really doesn't do you any good. And then we're going to leave the room. Oh, that's that guy still. I think one more model over here. Light that candle if you want. This door, I don't think you can open. To look at here. It just reads what it says. Oh, it'll come to us later. Round. We're gonna leave this room, go back to where that knot was at. And then alright, now for the knot, you want to use the knot marline spike. You're going to do this, and you're going to circle around until you find where the spot is. Hit your X, or whatever button it says, and just keep doing it. Oh. And then once it works, you gotta hold the X and then use your other controller to pull it out by wiggling it back and forth. And you do this a couple times. Found it. I'm not sure how to do it on a keyboard and mouse. Okay, and now
Please
we
let me
can.
be wrong. Jesus Christ.
What is going on up there, Mr. Conrad?
Everything's fine. I tripped on something is all.
Maybe you should come back down before you break something.
Just another moment, if you would.
Very well.
Alright. Turn around, look at this. It's a model.
Not what I expected at all. That explains the craft tools. Perhaps I'm wrong about Lady Doerr.
He likes to model things. You can open up the house and click in here. And then you can click on things. Like if you wanted to click on here and look at things, sometimes you can turn lights on.
That's the room with the banging door.
You see this switch. You can turn the light on and off. Kind of cute. You could open the door. Huh. Cute. Over here.
That's the office I've just come from. Very detailed.
And this is where, okay, so we want to go to this table. That same pedestal table that's at the top of the stairs. You're going to turn it, and it's going to open up this door.
Oh, Doerr's hidden room. Genius.
Sneaky, sneaky. And get our latch.
The missing wheel latch.
You can turn this switch on and off too if you want. They did such a cute job on this. And then if you want, you could put the little people where they're supposed to be.
Lord Doerr. Well, that's where you go.
See? Put them in there.
Lady Doerr, you can go there. Lady Doerr said they didn't have a child of their own.
Put her in this room. Cute. Alright. Now we can go here. You want to go underneath the table. Oh, there it is. And use the new lever we got. And then move the latch. And it opens the door over here. Well, it will, because now I gotta go out and turn this. Creepy. So open that door over there. But we also got that knife, if I remember correctly, so we're gonna go pry open that drawer. Over here. Drawer knife. And got it.
That wasn't so hard.
Nope. Breaking and entering isn't. Nothing here. Letter.
Looks like it was when Lord Doerr was still alive. I wonder what document he's referring to.
I think that's it there. Oh, I got a hairpin. That's going to be useful. If you really want to read the note, you can. It'll come into play later. All right. This hairpin that we got is going to help us lockpick this. So here, hairpin. And we'll do some lockpicking. There it is. Careful. Oh, you. Oh, this one sucks. Okay. Ah. Maybe one day I should try this with a keyboard and mouse. It might be easier. Hot. Come on. Come on. There we go. Oh, good.
One
Only
down,
two. Woo!
one to go.
Lift up the latch. We'll have to do the other one, but we don't have anything for it yet. But we will. Okay. So now, back into this room, the model, and the door we opened up, the secret room. The same secret room that's in the model.
Ah, Dick. She's sitting on a gold mine. Money is clearly no motive here.
There's paint. Envelope. Open up the envelope. Take a picture.
Looks like an adoption form. They were waiting for some time. It doesn't look like they went through with it.
Yep, it's the bio entry we needed. Cryptex that we want to pick up.
A cryptex. Looks like I need an 8-digit code to open it. I wonder what's hidden inside. I should probably go and talk to Lady Doerr. It's jammed tight. Let's hope it's in the right place.
One of the dials is stuck in spot. I'm going to take that guy. There we go. can look at a piece of gold. It's 1 kilo. You can look in this box. You can look up here. You can look here.
All this hidden away in a box. It belongs in a museum.
Yes, it does. Okay. Nothing here. This is where we need to be. This guy says he's a 6 kilogram weight. So we're going to take him. We need to put each of our weights, each of our things that are weighted. So this is a weighted clock weight. If you put it on here, it'll say that it is 3 kilograms, and it changes the description of the weight. So now in your inventory, it says 3 kilogram weight. So every time you get one of these weighted things, you're going to use it, put it on here, it'll weigh it, because it's 3 kilograms. Take it back, put in another weight. See? And take it back, so now it's 2 kilograms. And we're going to put on another weight, and it's 4. So now all of our weights, 6 kilogram, 4, 2, 3, and 3, all have a weight on them. So now we're going to go back into this room where the dumbwaiter was. Once you get the cryptex, you're supposed to go back to the top of the stairs and talk to Lady Doerr, but that puts you into a spot of, like, you've got to do stuff. You could still do this because you got to solve the cryptex, but you can do this here. Alright, so we're going to go over to this section, and we need to put, on the bottom one needs to be a 2 kilogram weight. So we're going to get our 2 kilogram weight, and you're going to hook it on this latch. And then this next one's got to be 7 kilograms. Inventory, got a 6, a 4, and 2 3s. So we need to put a 6. We need to make 7, so 4 and 3. No, that's not right. You need to make 11 total. 2 brings it there, 7 brings it there, and 11. We put down, what did we put down so far? We put a 2 and a 4, didn't we? That makes it 6. I think I can do, oh, with the 6. Must be now too high. So we're going to pull it back up. And it will take. So, if you pull it up and quickly grab it, you can grab the thing on it. Okay. Pull it up. Grab the thing. Oh, pull it up. Okay. So, to get it to our floor, we need to be 11 kilograms. So, we've got a 6, a 2. So, we already know that this is 12. So, we could do the same thing if we did. Instead of the 4, we did one of our 3s. Let's put the 6 on it first. Does that work? Then we could put the 3. It'll make it 9. Right? Yeah. And then we'll do a 2. Perfect. As long as it adds up to the upper floor, 11. However you do that is how you do it. Alright, and back out of this one, go to the door and open it. There is a candle in here you can light, I think. Nope, can't. But this torn canvas is what
Part
we
of a
want.
torn painting.
We're going to grab it. We're going to go back to the painting. La 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 la. Come on. And we're getting there. Torn painting. Put a picture on here.
Oh, this looks like Lord and Lady Doerr's child. They tore her out of the picture. Why? About the same age as Charlotte May. The mirror Lady Doerr hid under the floorboard. They look like a happy family.
I don't know. She looks
What
kind
on
of
earth
like a
went
bee.
wrong?
I think that's it. Okay, so keeps yelling at me. Searching upstairs. Lady Doerr about the cryptex. Yep. Alright, so now we gotta go to the cryptex. We're going to the edge of the stairs to ask Lady Doerr a question.
My lady, I've found this.
What is it? I can't see it up there.
It appears to be a cryptex of some kind.
Oh, yes. It's a silly old game I used to play with one of the maids. We would pass messages back and forth and have to figure out the code. It's been many years since I've seen that.
I see. By any chance, do you still have the code for it?
Couldn't tell you.
Couldn't or won't?
Mr. Conway, I think I've been very accommodating, all things considered.
Well, can you give me a clue?
I can do one better. I can give you the cipher
Please, do.
on one condition.
Dare I ask?
It's not all that bad. There's a picture in the main hall. My late husband. I haven't seen his face in some time. Would you take a picture of him for me?
Oh, Lady Doerr, as luck would have it, I've already taken that picture.
You have, and without my permission.
I thought you wanted me to.
Yes, yes, very well. Here it is. We used an old code. You take the alphabet and write the first 13 letters under the next 13. Then replace the letter you have with the one underneath or above it.
So, A would be an N, and D would be Q.
That's right.
Well, where do I find the code to translate?
Mr. Conway, may I remind you that it's you up there and not I. I will say, though, the code was usually something to do with my late husband's model boats.
Very well. I'll start looking around then. So, the code is something to do with Lord Doerr's boats.
So we know that the cryptex is so many letters long. If you look at one of his boats, you can see that it's there. It says Marshall. And you can go to the cryptex, and then we want to inspect it, and you can do the dial. So you would find the M for Marshall and change it to a Z. A and change it to an N. R goes to an E. S goes to an F. And this is the broken one, would be H, and H is a U. And that is
It's
stuck on
jammed
it.
tight. Let's hope it's in the right place.
Since it's not a U, It's not the right one, so we don't have to continue it anymore. Leave this scene. And you could just systematically go through and figure out which boat you want to use. We want the boat that's over by the dumbwaiter, I believe. The SS something Jewel, maybe? Or Jewel? What is it? This one right here. HTV Jewel. So, I'm going to use that. So H is U. E is G. HTV, VVI. J. JJJ is W. Jewel is JEWEL, so this would be an E, which is an R, which is the correct one. This is a W, so it's a J. This is going to be an R. And then L is... We're open.
Got you.
Open up the compartment, and we get a key.
Another key. It's for the servants' quarters.
Alright, and we can get out of this, and now we can unlock this door over here. The servants' quarters. Key. Right. This is for the elevator, but the elevator is not powered right now, so nothing's going to happen. We're going to go into this room right here.
This room hasn't been opened in years.
Oh, here. There's nothing there. Just this table. If you look at the letter.
It appears she left in a hurry.
Anything out of here? Nope. The cigarette case.
Could be useful.
Open it up.
It's a shame to damage something so beautiful, but I do want to open the box by the window.
We want this metal clasp, so you're gonna pry it out of here.
Oh, it
We're
could
gonna
be
use it
useful.
as a pick. Then you want to pick up the envelope, and there's our stamp. Pick up the mirrors if you want. You can, I think, light the candle if you want. Up here, there's a cup. There's a toothbrush up there if you want to look at the toothbrush. We're done with that. We could go right here to this table.
Lady Doerr. Death's shadow. Innocence. Charlotte May. Well, that's encouraging.
Yeah, got those guys. Then we're gonna leave the room. We're gonna continue going around. Okay, get down this hallway. We're gonna pull this handle. Perfect. Now we can go out here. And we're in the room with the box. We're just a different view of the box now. There's our newly found metal clasp to pick this other lock. See if this goes a little easier than the last one. Doesn't look like it. Looks like it's still gonna suck. Oh, alright. Gotta be careful. Easy. Easy. Got it. And next one. Oh, but they started the hardest one first. Right. Bam. Open the latch and then open up the lid. Key.
At long last. Now, what do you unlock? And why would the intruder hide you? Let's see what Lady Doerr has to say about you.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
My lady, may I bother you again?
Of course.
I think I found out what the intruder was doing.
About time. Go on, then.
It's a key. Looks to be quite ornate.
Go on.
I was hoping you could tell me.
Describe it to me. Perhaps it'll jog my memory.
Then you just go around the key and find the little things.
There are 3 bands, and the middle is copper.
Go on.
It has a copper midsection. It has a large anchor shape.
Ah, I know what that is. The basement storage key. Again, I haven't seen that for many years. I have one too somewhere. I could look for it.
The basement, you say?
Yes. Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Mr. Conway?
I just might be. Do you think it possible that Charlotte May could be in your basement without you knowing it?
The very thought of it. I fear there's only one way to find out. You'll have to go to the basement. The lift won't work whilst the stair lift is activated, though. Give me a moment. Now, you really are alone up there, Mr. Conway. Can I just remind you that... What is it?
Are you expecting anyone?
Another intruder, you mean?
Lady Doerr, I'm serious.
Oh, my. I'll go and call the police.
Shh! They've locked the door.
Alright. You're kind of in a time section right now.
I know you're here.
There's nothing else you can do during this section except go towards where they are.
Come out. You're not going to get away with this.
And we're just going around.
Show yourself at once. You can't hide. My daughter is a police officer. You're clearly out of your depth. Please, if you're here, you don't have to do this. Stop. You won't get away with this.
Time to get back in the chair. down these stairs. So that time section is coming up soon in the basement. We're gonna go and check a door, and then we're gonna tell Lady Doerr to throw us her key, and we gotta make sure we catch it before it falls away. So look for the quick time event.
Charlotte May, are you there?
Go this way. Okay. Down the way.
Charlotte, are you okay?
Oh.
God damn, it's locked. I'm coming, Charlotte.
Mr. Conway, what on earth is going on? What is all that banging?
I need your help. The kidnapper is down here.
What? That's it. I'm calling the police.
Wait, no. I need to get into the basement. They took my key.
Mr. Conway, are you insane? I'm calling the police, and that is the end of it.
It's coming up. You're gonna have him throw it, and then you gotta catch it. Quick time event.
I think Charlotte May is here right now. Do you have that other key?
I do.
Toss it to me.
I don't know.
Lady Doerr, please.
Fine.
Got you.
Yes. If you miss it, you have to pick it up off the floor. Again, if you miss it, you'll have to do it all over again. But once you get it, it counts. Come on, open the door.
I said stop. God damn this bloody chair. No. Charlotte, give me something. Were you here?
Alright, so we're gonna take a photo.
There's something here. There has to be. Oh, damn. There'll be no explaining this to Catherine.
She's gonna be pissed.
After the attack against me in Lady Doerr's home, I'm left questioning everything. Was it one of the McKees? Harold Levy? Or someone else? My presence is clearly getting to someone. Lady Doerr was downstairs at the moment I was attacked. I can't rule her out. I need to be sure what her involvement was. Only a few questions remain unanswered. It is possible that Lady Doerr and the intruder worked together. Does anything here indicate that she could have helped the kidnapper?
Alright, does anything here indicate that Lady Doerr could have helped the kidnapper? Ugh, I think I have a hard time with this one.
Lady Doerr clearly wouldn't have kidnapped Charlotte May for money. Why else would she want to steal a girl?
That one we might be able to do.
Lady Doerr claimed she was hiding her valuable items from her maid, Shirley. Can I prove Shirley was stealing from her?
Alright, that one we're gonna try to do. So, this right here, you look here, there's Rilby, and he is an antique specialist, ultimately a pawnbroker. So we'll use that. Then one of these is a letter to Shirley from Trilby. And so we'll want that because she talks about where is it? The silver candle holder with the ruby inlay. And then the picture with Lord Doerr has a candlestick right here with a ruby inlay. So that is going to be Shirley stealing from her. So we're going to put it over there and put this over here. So we will connect this evidence to the candlestick holder with the ruby inlay. Connect this evidence to the candlestick with the ruby inlay. And then connect this evidence to the antiquity silver specialist. How do we do?
Oh, that's right, I'm onto something. Now, what does the rest of it mean?
Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Okay. All right. So,
Lady Doerr clearly wouldn't have kidnapped Charlotte May for money. Why else would she want to steal a girl?
all right. So, this one has to do with the adoption. So, on here, this is, if you read it, it's really hard to read. You gotta zoom in. This is the family tree. And you can find the Doerrs. Oh, Lady Doerr, where are you at? I want to say this one. Kind of forgot her name right now. All right, give me a second. All right, that's what we need, but all right. So this is the adoption form. Yes, there we go. You'll see the legal guardian people, Reginald and Margaret Doerr. So we are going to want this child adoption. And then we want this because you see that Reginald and Margaret had a child that died young. And then there's a letter. This one. I think it's this one. No, it's not that one. This one. Right here. I wish you nothing but goodwill. I've already canceled. Already contacted them. I find you too emotionally stable. This is one saying they can't get their baby. So, transfer. Alright, see if I can figure this one out. So, why she wants to kidnap a girl or a kid is because she doesn't have a girl, she doesn't have a kid. Because she lost a child, so you're clicking on losing a child. And then this is the adoption. Child adoption fell through. Pretty sure. I always get confused on which one is this. And then that she was mentally unstable. All right, let's check.
Good, I was right.
Got it.
Now, on to the next.
All right. This one is there indicate Lady Doerr could have helped the kidnapper. So this picture right here shows that there's a knot right here. Do you want that? This one has a knot too, but it's a red herring. You don't want this knot. This one right here shows the different types of knots there are. So we want that. And this one right here says, we are having such a good time knitting and trying her knot collection. She's even managed to master the whole middle row. So those are the three we need. So that one guy. Let me put you up here. I don't think I have a lot of room down here. Where's that? Okay. So you're gonna connect this one to where it says the whole middle row of knots. Then we know it's the middle row of knots. So it's this knot, and this knot, obviously, because that knot's not selected. So we've got to figure out which one of these knots was used in the kidnapping of Charlotte May. So down here, if you zoom in, you can see the knot. This is where we're going to connect it. Now this knot has 2 loops over it. 1 and 2. So there's 2 loops over it. So we're going to connect this evidence to the knot. And then we're going to connect this evidence to the one with 2 loops. That's not 2 loops. That's 1 loop. This one has 2 loops. So it's this one right here. And how do we do? Yes!
So,
Perfect.
Lady Doerr may have had motive after all. She lost a child and was clearly emotionally shaken by it. Though it seems like that was many years ago, and I found no evidence other than she knew how to tie knots. Not very conclusive, if I do say so. Shirley, on the other hand, was stealing from Lady Doerr. She knew her way around the house and had access to many of the rooms. She also had a good view of Tony Morgan's house and was talking about Charlotte May on the dictaphone message. Shirley, are you my attacker? Did you take Charlotte May?
Alright, now we gotta get out here. Almost done with this scene. Go to the phone and answer it, because now it's gonna ring.
Robert Conway speaking.
Dad,
Catherine, again, I'm sorry
do
that
you know how foolish you made me look tonight?
Why don't you come over?
I had to explain to my superior that my father was found in the same house that we think Charlotte May was tied up in. That the reason why we have no good footprints is because my father's tire marks are littered across an open crime scene. I'll be very surprised if I still have a job tomorrow morning.
Drama.
That wasn't my intention.
No?
You know full well why I had to.
You can't just do whatever you want and think it won't affect other people. What if she'd press charges?
Lady Doerr gave me her permission.
You could have ruined my case.
It's not just your case. There are other ways to prove yourself. You can't be so blind as to think you can do it all on your own. The real test of one's character is learning when to ask for help.
Jeez. And that's what you've been doing? Asking for my help? It seems as though you're hell-bent on being the one to find her.
Well, the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree.
No, it's still very much in the tree's shadow.
What are we arguing about? We both care about Charlotte May. We both want to help Tony Morgan.
It's my job to help Tony Morgan. What you've done is against the law.
You said it yourself. There weren't any charges against me.
You don't get it, do you? Your actions might have gotten Charlotte May killed.
What if it was you down there? Would you want me to stop, to respect people's privacy, to follow the law?
That's not fair.
Well, it's all I had. The vision of a young girl who needed my help. And all I saw was your face. Someone needed to do what had to be done, no matter the cost.
But there's always a cost. Isn't there, Dad?
Well then. Okay. I think that's going to be done for this one. Hopefully that helped you out. And I think we got everything. So, next time we're going to do the Shirley Downs observation, the pub, and the evidence review. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you later. Bye.